Saints fans, you're on the clock. Two-Tone Sports here with... Damn, is this a grueling series. I'm giving a draft grade for every single NFL team. Not only am I giving my draft grade, I'm giving you Mel Kiper Jr.'s and PFF's. So, 3 draft grades, 1 video, 2 of which you have to pay for the articles to see. Yes, I agree, it's absolutely absurd. So with that being said, I appreciate any and all support to this channel. It's greatly appreciated. I really do. So, while I set this up, I'm going to talk a little bit on how this works. I go through each and every pick, give you a little blurb. I don't grade each pick. I grade everything at the end. Okay? I don't grade on off-season moves. It is strictly on the draft. So, New Orleans Saints. Man, was this pick moved around a lot. You got it for Sean Payton, and you got one of the feel-good stories of the draft. One of my favorite players in the draft, and I wish him the best. Brian Brees, the number 1 prospect coming out of high school that year. I believe he was even over Bryce Young. 6'6", 298-pound defensive tackle out of Clemson. If this kid stays healthy, if this kid keeps his head on straight, and you get the best version of him, this kid's going to be good. And I think he can do it. So, Brees is a dominant run defender with the strength to stack and shed blockers. Quick hands, feet to slip and split. Lineman, locates the football quickly. Powerful and flashes as a hand fighter. And he's a good pass rusher. His NFL comp is Zach Allen. Okay? Unbelievable. Brees is a powerful interior defensive lineman. Size to control the line of scrimmage. Kalen Saunders added in free agency. Brees will be asked to start next to him. Okay? Cam Jordan flanking them. Brees and Cam Jordan are going to be a freaking issue. His year 1 impact, high impact, day 1 starter, enters a team that desperately needs help along the interior. He brings a young pass rush presence, and he's also good against the rush. This was an awesome pick. I had him going to the end of the first round, but I love the kid. So, that's your thoughts on my pick, on my grade on just him. I love the pick. I hope he stays well. I hope no more issues. If you guys don't know, look up the story about his sister and how he lost his sister to cancer. It's truly a feel-good story. So, it's nice to see. Well, it's really not good because he lost his sister to cancer, but you can't hope anything bad on this kid. You wish the kid well, and hopefully he makes a difference in the NFL. Isaiah Foskey. So now this was an interesting pick. 6'5", 264 pounds. My eyes is a little bit of a reach for me. I like the back-to-back picks on defensive linemen here, but teams were struggled to replace Trey Hendrickson and Davenport. Disappointing 22 season before leaving in free agency. Foskey 22 sacks over the past 2 seasons. He can come in handy. Pass rusher, he's at his best when he can build momentum from a wide alignment, meaning he's going to line up outside. All right, he hunts the ball and excels at getting fumbles, but like I said, this is a little bit of a reach in my opinion. It was needed. I like the pick, but like I said, it was a slight it's a slight reach in my eyes. So, then you got Keandre Miller. 5'11", 215 pounds. Kid's kind of electric out of TCU, I have to be honest. All right, but you guys just got Jamal Williams. No idea what's up with Alvin Kamara. He's a pick and slide runner who's light on his feet, makes defenders miss, not overly reliable catching the football, and is not a well-versed route runner. Not many running backs really are. So, boom, Alvin Kamara had another below-average season and has the 3rd highest cap hit of running backs this year. Miller's elusive and hard to bring down. 74 missed tackles last season, was 3rd in the FBS. I like the pick. I think there was better options on the board, but I like the pick. Now, this is hard for me because I have a really tough time giving any bad grade or any negative impact on offensive lineman picks in the 4th round and beyond. This kid's 6'6", 318 pounds at Old Dominion. He's smooth getting set, flashes power, better job keeping inside-out leverage. I mean, come on. He has shorter arms than an offensive tackle, so he may have to kick inside. But the kid's 6'6", big boy. 4th-round pick. You just have Derek Carr there. Got to keep him up. So I get it. I like Jake Haener. Doesn't have like the measurables. Look, he's 6 foot, 207. You really want 3 more inches on this kid. So, but excellent touch, timing, and placement on short and intermediate throws. Can be a little erratic on deep shots. But as a backup QB in the 4th, it is what it is. It is what it is. Jordan Howden. Instinctive and fast free safety who diagnoses play quickly and shows good range and deep coverage. He's a willing run supporter who will aggressively run the alley. Flashed ability to high point the ball. Once again, it's a 5th pick. I like it. I actually like this pick. Watch his tape. He'll actually shock you a little bit. Probably one of my favorite picks for you guys is right here in your last pick in A.T. Perry. You can't mess up. This kid has good speed, decent speed for 6'4", 198 pounds. Okay? Speed to threaten vertically. Obviously, he's a threat for 50-50 balls. He's 6'4". Okay? Drifts into windows and boxes out defenders. I mean, come on. It's a 6th-round pick on a 6'4" receiver. This is This is a really cool pick for you guys. And I think he's fun to watch. And I think he's going to play. So if you can get a 6'6" receiver, 6'4" receiver in the 6th round that's going to actually play, come on, guys. That's awesome value. Unfortunately, I think there was a little bit too much of a reach. I don't like Howden here that much. He's okay. Watch his tape. Haener's a little high here. I like this. I'm going to give you guys a B, considering you didn't take a tight end. I thought you guys needed a tight end bad, and I thought it should have went here over Foskey, and I thought you reached a little bit on Keandre Miller, considering there was other people on the board. But I'm giving you a B. I really like the Brian Breeze pick, and I like the A.T. Perry pick a lot. Mel's a little harsh when it comes to positional value, so that's probably why you're getting the B- here, but New Orleans instead landed my 3rd-ranked defensive tackle, who isn't as good against the run as Carter. I mean, come on. Carter went 9 and Brees went 30. Like, you can't do that. So, whatever. If he could put everything together, he could be worth it because teams covered interior pass rushers. I thought Saints reached a bit for edge rusher Foskey on day 2. Would have preferred Devon Kane. I didn't even realize he was still on the board over Keandre Miller. They're like similar players, but Kane's much quicker, though. Nick played mostly right tackle in college, but he'll likely will move inside to guard for New Orleans. Quarterback Jake Haener landed in a fun spot. His closest comp in size and mechanics is Drew Brees. Interesting. Now, if he comes as good as Brees, this is an A+. This is an A++ draft if he comes as good as Brees. That's a tough prediction. I don't know if you can do that to somebody. So, sees his ceiling as a really solid backup behind Carr. A.T. Perry, 6'3", wideout, had 26 touchdowns over the past 2 seasons. Few significant reachers in New Orleans class, which drops it to the lowest tier of these grades. PFF. Brian Breeze, talented player, coming off a season where he posted a career-high 82 PFF pass rush grade. That's nice. Can play multiple spots on the interior line. Foskey uses his 34-plus inch arms well to keep himself clean. Never dominated as a pass rusher at Notre Dame like his sacks numbers might indicate, though. 42nd percentile pass rush grade at the position over the past 2 seasons. Remarkably productive at TCU for Miller. Earned an 88.5 rushing grade and forced 70 missed tackles in 22. It's nice. He can bounce runs outside and make one sharp cut to get upfield. Nick Salvadevery. I can't. I'm not even gonna attempt to say because I'm gonna freaking butcher it like I just did there and embarrass myself. But both starting guards in New Orleans are entering contract years. If the Saints decline fifth round options, felt it was necessary to trade up. Hey, if this works out, this turns to an A draft. Really. So, Hayner, they moved up for it. Let's see. Perry's consistently left something to be desired at Wake Forest, but this is great value for the Saints in 6th round. Perry has impressive catch radius paired with the ability to create separation downfield. He's coming off back-to-back seasons at Wake Forest with at least 1,000 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns. 6th round pick, like I said. That's awesome. What do they give you guys? B-. I wish they kind of like elaborated on why they gave you a B-. I gave you guys a B. Like I said, thought there was a little bit of reach here, but I don't know if it's worth a B- here for him and Mel, or PFF and Mel. I think that's a little harsh. You guys need a glaring need on your defensive line, and that's what you decided to go with. Maybe because you didn't address the tight end. That's what I was a little upset with, but I mean, at that point, it is what it is. It always is what it is. But, yeah. Guys, once again, on this grueling grind, my back is killing me. My throat's killing me. I'm getting these videos out. 32 videos in the span of a week is a shit ton. So, Two-Tone Sports here. On my way to 1,000 subs. Hopefully you guys can ride along with me. That being said, as always, I appreciate you guys watching and hopefully to catch you on the next one.